welcome everyone to another session of Sahaja Yoga Meditation. My name is Kalyan Gopalakrishnan. I live in near Hartford in Connecticut. So today we are going to enjoy a session of meditation together with some live music. So what we will do is we will start with raising the energy by using both our hands. And in case you have not done this before, you can keep your eyes open and watch as we do this. Our left hand goes up straight, our right hand makes rotations. So this is how we help this energy rise within us. And then when we go beyond the top of the head, we tip our head up a little bit and then we tie a knot. And we do it with our full attention. And once we have this awakening of this pure energy within us, we feel the movement of this energy within us when we do this. Second time, we can tie 1 or 2 knots. Then the third time, again we raise the energy with our attention following our hand, and then we tie 3 knots. And let the attention be very relaxed and let it settle beyond the top of the head, a few inches above the top of the head. We don't need to put any effort, we just let it happen effortlessly and just watch what is happening. Now with our right hand, we start on the left side near the hip. We lift it up over the top of the head and then bring it down on the right side. And then we go back from the right side. We go over the top of the head and come back to the left side. So this is like an arch of protection that we draw around ourselves. We do this 7 times because we have 7 energy centers. We do it slowly with our full attention. Our attention can follow our right hand as we make these arches. And this really helps protect us and all our centers. And it also helps balance the left and the right aspects of our being. And we'll talk about that a little more as we go. So now with both our hands, palm facing upwards, we put them on our laps. We close our eyes. Just let everything settle down. We can actually take off our glasses. It helps relax this area. Just for a few seconds, let's just keep our eyes closed and enjoy the moment. Just to help us settle down and relax, and also to tune our attention, I'll just play a short piece of music and then we'll continue with meditation. So throughout, we are going to keep our attention very light and relaxed. We're not going to try to concentrate or put a lot of effort. This is a spontaneous happening within us. And meditation is a state. It happens. It's not an action that we do. It's a state we get into. And it's when we are in the present, just enjoying the moment with full alertness. And it helps if we have a pleasant attitude towards ourselves. We keep our body relaxed. and we keep our attention in the present moment as much as we can. Now we will continue our meditation. Before that, we'll just learn a little bit about what we are doing and what this pure energy is. And it's just an introduction to this form of meditation in case it's your first time. So there is this pure energy which is at the base of the spine. We can see the chart that shows the subtle system, as we call it. You can see the different centers along the spine going vertically up, and then the last one is at the top of the head. The first one is at the base of the spine. And then there are three energy channels: the left, the right, and the center. And the pure energy is the coiled energy that you see within a triangle at the base of the spine. And this is the energy that's usually dormant, but under the right circumstances, without desire, it just spontaneously awakens and rises along the channels, along the central channel, and then it connects us to the all-pervading power. So that's the fountain that you see coming out from the top of the head. And we can just try this right now. You can put your right hand over the top of the head, a few inches above, and just see what you feel at the top of the head. It could be like a cool breeze that's coming out from the top of the head to your hand. And sometimes it might have some heat in it. It's because this pure energy is clearing out the different centers and that releases the heat. You can even try with your left hand. And there are times when you may not feel this energy, or if this is your first time of trying this meditation, just do it with your attention. Don't worry about whether you feel it or not feel it. Just notice. So once this pure energy is awakened, it does all the work. It clears the different centers, it brings them into balance, it manifests all the qualities of these pure centers. And that's how we feel that peace and balance in every aspect of our life. We become healthy, our problems get solved, we become it becomes easy for us to forgive, and we get filled with joy. We always feel that joy. And it also makes it easy for us to get into meditation, where it's a state of being effortless. It's a state where we are not thinking. And that happens all because of this, the magic of this pure energy. And it's a natural process. And we just need to witness it as it happens within us. So the first time we go through a set of affirmations, as we call them, we ask some very fundamental questions, and we state a few fundamental things about ourselves, which puts us in touch with our true self. And it's always a good thing to do this, even after we have practiced this meditation for many years, because it just connects us to the pure aspects of who we are. So let's do some of those today. We can again close our eyes. We can put our hand on the heart. Here lies the pure spirit. The spirit is who we truly are, and all the layers on top of it, like our mind, like our ego, like our conditionings, and even our mind, our body. These are all things that we identify ourselves with, but these are not the things that we are. We are the pure spirit. So let's assert that with full confidence. And we can say this to our pure energy that is within us. And we usually address her as mother, because it's a feminine energy. She nourishes us, she protects us, she guides us. She is a mother for us. So we just address her as mother. Mother, I am the pure spirit. We can say it as many times as we want, just in our heart. It's just between us and ourselves. Mother, I am the pure spirit. Now let's ask for pure knowledge, and for that we put our right hand on the left side of our abdomen, where our stomach meets the hip. So it's the lower abdomen on the left side. And this is the aspect within our subtle system where we unlock this pure knowledge. So we just ask for it. Mother, please give me the pure knowledge. The pure knowledge is within us, it's innate. So in this world, it's very easy to get a lot of knowledge externally through so many sources. It often leads to confusion. What we need is the pure knowledge that can guide us. That we can feel in our awareness, in our central nervous system. And that happens when this pure energy rises and awakens our different centers. So when we ask for this pure knowledge, we are actually requesting and desiring for this pure energy within us to rise. We'll just take two more affirmations. One is for the throat area, which is the fifth center. We can put our right hand on the left side of our neck where it meets the shoulder. You can turn the head to the right a little bit. Here we have to say that we are not guilty. That's again something that we tend to get stuck up with, thinking that we are guilty. So we just tell this pure energy, we are the pure spirit. So, Mother, I am not guilty. Feeling guilty is a sign of misidentification. We can correct the instrument when we are detached and when we can watch and see the defect rather than become identified with the defect. So, Mother, I am not guilty. Now we put our right hand across the forehead. Here we need to forgive everyone, and that's a requirement for us to get into meditation. If there's something that we haven't forgiven, it tends to bother us. So we just put our right hand across the forehead. This is the center for forgiveness. Its quality is forgiveness. And that's an innate quality that we have. We are born with it. And so we can use it. Mother, I forgive everyone. We say it from our heart. Mother, I forgive everyone. Just put on the tambura sound in the background so it cuts out any noise that might be coming. Okay. So now we have forgiven everyone, and now we are ready to put our hand at the top of the head, which is the seventh center. Let's let the attention come here, which happens naturally when we put our hand on this center. Let's feel the center of the palm resting at the top of the head. And we can rotate the scalp a few times. And here we ask for our self-realization. Self-realization is just this connection between this pure energy within us and the all-pervading power that's everywhere. Mother, please give me my self-realization. Mother, please give me the connection with the power of love that's all-pervading. That's the power of the divine. Let me feel my oneness with that all-pervading power. After we do that, we just put our right hand back on our lap and sit in silence for a minute. Again, I'll play some music. You can just sit in meditation while listening to the music. See if you can keep your attention at the top of the head or a few inches above. Now let's take a few deep breaths. And just check if there is any strain in our body. Just relax. We are going to balance the channels of energy that we have. So the left channel is the channel of our emotions, and it also represents the past. The right channel is the channel of our thoughts and actions, and it represents the future. The central channel is where we evolve. And when we are balanced, which means the left and the right are in balance, then we are more in the center. And that's when we grow in our awareness. So there is a simple way of clearing our left and right channels. So when we say clearing, we are just allowing any blockages or imbalances or negative energy to go out of our system. And for that, we make use of the natural elements. So first we will use the element of Mother Earth. So we'll keep our left hand on our lap like this. We'll put our right hand either on the Mother Earth if we are sitting on the floor, or towards the Mother Earth if we are sitting in a chair. So this allows the pure energy to flow into our left channel, and any imbalances from the left side, they go towards the right and they get absorbed into the Mother Earth through our right hand. So we just sit this way for a minute with our eyes closed and with full alertness, but in a relaxed state. We can watch what's happening. And as the left channel clears and comes into balance, we find that any negative emotions, any worries about the past, any fears, all of those things just disappear. They go out of our system and allowing us to experience the pure joy. I'll play some music which will help clear the left channel. Now we'll clear the right channel. So here we keep our right hand on the lap and we take the help of the ether and the air elements, which are the lighter elements that help clear the right channel. So we put our left hand with the palm facing backwards and the fingers pointing up. We keep the hand just next to our head. It's almost as if the palm is looking over our left shoulder. Again, we'll meditate for a minute, allowing all the imbalances from the right channel to escape out into the air, all the excess heat to be cleared out from our system. So we become more balanced, our attention becomes more stable, and we can feel the coolness that comes when our right channel is balanced. You can stay this way as you listen to this piece of music. Now let's bring our attention to the central channel. We put our left hand back on our lap. We lift the energy with just our right hand, going up along the spine in front of our body, from the base of the spine to the top of the head. We do that 2 more times, just slowly lifting up our right hand while our attention goes up along the central channel. The third time, we just let our right hand rest at the top of the head. Then we bring our right hand back to the lap. Let's get our attention to the top of the head. We will just say this mantra of Om, which is the primordial sound, and that really helps steady our attention, and it helps this energy freely go through the different energy centers. So we will say it along with this pitch of this tambura together. We'll say it 3 times. Keep our attention at the top of the head as we say it. So now we'll just fully stay silent for the next minute or so, just enjoying this state. Let's slowly open our eyes. Now we will raise the energy like we did in the beginning and give ourselves the shield of protection. The third time we give 3 knots over the top of the head. We go from left to right and back from right to left 7 times. Okay. I hope you had a nice experience of meditating together. It was wonderful to join you today. Hopefully, we will meet again soon in another session of Sahaja Yoga meditation. Have a great rest of the week. Thank you. Bye.